So I was all ready to go get my nails done, but I'm like, you know what? He about to be mad. He about to be mad if I come in there at this time. So I just decided I'll do laundry tonight, and then I will go in there tomorrow. I really wanted to have them done because I was gonna just get the nails done and go back tomorrow for my feet. But I'm like, that just be 2 times going. I cannot stand going to the nail place. I'm not one of them people that want to go to somebody's house either, like a personal space. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? I would be having like a nail place in my crib. I don't even really know if I like that. I don't know what his problem. Okay. But I guess that would be the best, option is to have like the stuff I like to see on my nails, have like a nail place in my place. But anyways, I like I could go, but like with the design that I want, it's gonna take more than an hour, even if I'm getting a feel. So it just wouldn't make no sense. And then I was sitting here and like, okay, why is my side starting to hurt again? Usually this thing been gone by now. Yeah. Somebody's trying to cause a backfire here. This could be some kind of seance or something going on. Because now these cards are like redirected to preserve this. They said something about the unclean offer. But these people is not supposed to be having access to the Holy Spirit. They're not supposed to be touching the tree of life. Yeah, strength card. It's like these people are trying, like, I don't know, this man and these women are trying to manipulate something or fix something. But the tower is coming anyway. Because they made somebody sick, or they poisoned somebody, or they did something here. This could also be changing documents, paper, trying to get somebody, yeah, sick. Yeah, because happiness is here, because the world hard. Ooh, the world card is still in the upright. So somebody could be in an incubator, what do you call it? In a, oh my goodness, quarantine, or, somebody could be in an incubator state. Okay. Maybe even getting preserved. I need to get some chapstick, y'all, because I keep on licking my lips. Somebody could be, I don't know, this could be, yeah. Somebody could be going to jail for an attack. Finances in reverse. That could be the tower. So these people could get cut off from something. Finances, so that somebody else can win this time. Because something's backfiring. Like, something was about to backfire on these people. And then now when I just mess with the cards, it's like they're trying to change something drastically to make it backfire on the other person. But these people are not getting away with this. Yeah, you cannot rebuild nothing with them. So Israel rejects, no, of the unclean. This could be, I told you, could be somebody doing spell work. Yeah, magician, these 3 women doing spell work on somebody's yoni to make it like it's not clean because of what a queen of cups want them to do. But it's a backfiring on them. Yeah, because this is, I'm telling you, this is the Holy Spirit energy that y'all messing with. And you're not, yeah, you're about to be burdened. And you're not getting away with it. The magic that you did is backfiring right back on these people. And now this person is sad. Like, this is somebody joining a team. Like, they're at home bored with you. Like, they find out they're a superhero class. They start learning about their superhero group or something. They're sneaking around, not telling you. They're hanging out with these superheroes, doing crazy stuff. And they're like, oh my God, I love this so much. I love these people. I love this. My wife gets in the way of this, or my husband gets in the way. I'm going to kill this person. But this could be somebody that was so upset with you. Like, I could be like a telepathic group. And somebody might not have said it, but it could have changed the whole dynamic because somebody saw you picking up frequencies and stuff like this, and they was jealous of that. And then it's like, oh, where's my turn gonna come? And then they find out that they're in the superhero class. You know what I'm saying? And then this person is like, I don't know. I'm just making up some shit, but do you see what I'm saying? It would be a dynamic like that. Also, you're sleeping with the so-called enemy to these people, because if this is something where these people do not want your wife or your husband to find out, because they are a part of the bigger class, and so people are trying to keep this person small, not advanced at all. And then you could shut the whole thing that they're building down. These are people like trying to, yeah, Ace of Cups. It's like, if you're not, that's like me owning 22 acres of land, and some people live close to it, and they're using 2 acres of my land. Like, I ain't really tripping, you know, it's not as far away from my house or something, but I find out that they're burying dead bodies on it. Like, then we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ace, somebody could be going to jail, or this is what they're trying to set somebody up to get in jail, so they can get attacked in jail or something here. That's not what somebody want. Somebody's planning this, okay? Like, my car keeps my battery. They could be in a contract, or to get somebody stuck in a contract, because you don't want to be in a contract with this person no more. All right? They want you to be inviting. 4 of Cups in reverse, and start at the bottom with them. Strategically, whatever force these people are dealing with, they could possibly try to trick you and do that. Just imagine today, both times. I'm not even I'm scared to turn my car right now, because I think it might not work, because my battery keep like randomly dying, something like this. Now he's like, okay, I'll put a new battery, but the lights are still flickering in here. The car is acting like it want to stall. The other car stalled on me, stopped in the middle of the road. I almost got killed the other day. It's like, what the hell is going on? Both of the cars that I can drive, it's like something's going on. And then my daughter's like, I'm like, okay, well, I had to go get Nugget, so, you know, can you just go get her? I'll just stay here with Yanni or whatever. Like, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, it's only like 5 minutes away. Like, just go get her. She's like, you could drive my car. And I'm like, I don't like driving young people's cars. My daughter's got cars. I don't like to drive their car. I don't like to ride in their car with them. Nothing. I don't know if they got, I don't know what they got in their car. Okay. And so, you see what I'm saying? It sounds like there's like 2 levels of a justice system here. Like the creatures and then other people, or sometimes they might be having people that are extraterrestrial or something in with the regular people, so that they can bully or beat up on people. Yeah. So somebody could be trying to bully somebody into a union here. The Queen of Swords is like, no, something is over. And somebody's trying to, oh, you're not going, okay, well, I'm going to send you to jail, or, yeah, look. Yeah, you think you smart? Because I just feel like this is some man that got to take like a swig of different women, and this person doesn't want to let go of like these women or something. Like I told you, this is like I was watching something like one time where there's like these sports guys or something, and they were like, it was a guy getting bullied at school or whatever, and then they pulled up to his school, like some sports guys, and they like in a nice car and everything, you know, it showed up for the guy or whatever. All the people were looking like, oh, like, you know, it was just an act of like kindness, like to leave the boy alone or whatever. You know, something like this, okay? Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. If you don't want this, if somebody's really thinking about how to end your life, but you're protected, okay? Because something is over. And these people could be trying to call like the Holy One after they tried to make this person look dirty, make your house look dirty, or maybe you do live in a dirty house, or it's messy or something like this. Because for me, I know that when this comes up again, what I was telling you about these people with OCD, but they have mental issues, or they're into dirty shit, or they keep the outside of their cup clean, or they keep their house really clean, but their soul is really dirty, their mind is really dirty, their heart is really dirty, but they keep everything perfect. Okay, they're reading the Bible thinking, oh, that's unclean or whatever. But this also has something to do with engaging with foreign things, or witchcraft, voodoo, you know, possibly some type of paperwork or something like this. This Moorish shit, all these things that people are doing, like these are not, these will be considered unclean things. Of course, we could be talking about somebody that's dirty, but I was thinking, so every bum on the street that don't have a place to wash their ass, they going to hell? God is not going to help them because of systematic push-outs or systematic collapse? You got to make it make sense. Yeah, they got to, it's a payout coming or something here. Somebody could also be like having you battle in other realms, like in the spotlight. They could be having somebody battle something, but it's chained to you in the, like in the so-called lower realm or lower caste. Okay, to make something unclean. That's why I told you, it's like a couple could be split or something here. Figure 8. A figure 8, section 8. The whole thing with the Mary Lou, I mean, no, with the girl, Katie Kirk, whatever, with the skate. Like somebody did something to somebody to get them out the game. This could also be like the mother or something that monitors a certain family unit. For me, this could be like a woman in my family that's trying to tame the lion. This could be connected to the Henley name or somebody with this connected to this family. Because like I said, the lion is the trapped one. And hens are birds. So shine bright like a diamond. But the lion that I told you in the middle is surrounded by spotlights. It's kind of like being blinded. Blinded by the light. And this is about handling. Okay, you could have been given to a family just to be your handlers, but they just didn't handle something properly, and they're gonna have to pay this back. Or somebody wants to give you something back, or they're trying to act like it's theirs, or maybe it was in a past lifetime or something, but they're gonna have to give it back. I don't know if that's what you want. Somebody could be trying to give you something that's unclean, or like I said, this could be somebody that's like I don't know, like unpleasant thoughts or something like this. I don't know. Yeah, because we have the high priestess in the reverse, and then we have the queen in the upright. So somebody could have a younger person, or they had one, but just like rejecting the queen, or oh, this hand is getting on my damn nerves. I just can't do the things. It makes it harder for me to clean. So that's why I said around these times, like if there's other beings here, people are trying to make it hard, you know. Like you sprain your ankle, you hurt your hand or something. You can't wash your ass all the way like you like to. You know, somebody's trying to make somebody look broken, broke, busted, disgusted, or whatever, to miss an opportunity. Right? And then we have this person here. Coming in with that wand dipped in that piece of skin or whatever this is. And this is something about like trying to get somebody to lose their power here. But this is unjust, okay? Because it didn't say nothing about the skin. It said the person that stick there something in the skin or something, this person would be unclean. All right? But it doesn't even really matter. Because there is a sense of purity with the blood. When it comes to communion, let's just keep it real. Because somebody could have been unclean and brought something to you to cleanse them. This is yeah, Ace of Cups in the World card. So somebody trying to act like you dirty, but like Okay? I told you these bitches haters. You gotta go digging in somebody else's coochie or doing something like this. You a sick motherfucker. Okay? Four swords energy. Because you would be unclean if you with somebody in a commitment or a contract and you going and sticking your penis in something else. That's the unclean thing because it's foreign to the relationship. You're not in a third party, so what are you doing? Even if you were, you're not now. Whoever that was earlier, they're not in that. All right? So this could be like a power grab. Somebody's really trying to do something, man. They're really trying to show out. You know how a guy is up for the basketball team or something? Okay, we could put this other scenario in there, like movies. Again, we're going to go there. These two guys are best friends all this time. One is like, oh, I think I want to do something more in my life. All we do is sit around and smoke weed. I think I want to get up for the basketball team or something like this. Okay, go ahead. Cool. You're not going to be start acting like those guys or whatever. No, man. I just want to do something different or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, you guys were like the little, you know, caught up like wallflower, like chilling off in a cut. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, the jocks are like teasing the friend that didn't join the sport. And then the person that did join the sport, they did change. And they're doing these things that they said that they weren't going to do. And they're showing out. They're, you know, walking around with girls on their arms every day when both of you guys were lame and you didn't get girls like that. And it's not like you're jealous or anything. I mean, you could change or do something or meet other people or something like this, but it's like the person's trying to rub it in like, yeah, look at me now or something like this. Yeah, you were talking that shit about me. And like people are like, and this is what I'm saying about in these relationships. Like this is my season, all the whole thing. And people are trying to hold me down, but then you're taking my energy and my resources to lift up this person. Like it was my turn to talk my shit. It was. And so like, okay, so I know that you guys ruined everything that was coming towards me so that you can have this the person is really not a winner. Chicken dinner. Like usually then when somebody smites you like that, what's the next thing somebody's gonna do? They're gonna try to one up the person. Oh, it's like that. Two could play that game. And somebody's just like, oh, like whatever you're doing or whatever like this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. It's almost like, yeah, these people want dominion. Yeah, I told you. And it's like, you know, now the guy is like, you guys weren't getting no ass, you weren't getting no girls, and now the guy is like tonguing down a girl, different girl every weekend. You're like, ew, dude. We used to talk about douchebags like you. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Okay, Two of Cups. All right, somebody could be already in a lover situation. You could be running a runner behind with the Two of Cups. These could people try to close up the, I said tribal. Anyways, try to close up some type of portal or something so that you don't end up in like a serious lover situation. Or this is like lust to me, actually. But you're gonna be like in a Two of Cups. This is also two separate. These people are together, and these two people are together, but they're separate. Okay, or like for the past 3 years, like now this person being recorded with, and they're like, yeah, see, this person is so much happier. She much better in bed. Look at this, look at that. And you didn't get your turn to like meet with somebody, see how it would be. And then people say, damn, well, she's better with this person too. They wanted to make it like the girl is the whole problem and see what happened with bitches like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just cannot with these people. All right. Yeah. Okay. A Seven of Swords. Yeah, but since excuse me, since somebody is not being sneaky or was not being sneaky, they're going to get a Ten of Cups anyway. This could be also somebody like, look at me, I'm on The Bachelor. I'm on The Bachelor, and it might be like there could be a bachelorette. This person could have took an opportunity. Like this person is in a relationship in real life, but they took a role on like The Bachelorette or The Bachelor, right? But they already in a relation. They already got many commitments, and walking into this new season, this new element, you don't have one. this was your opportunity to meet somebody or something, or be the bachelorette, and somebody took it. All right. But again, just I'm hearing somebody say, don't even trip, because when you get your turn, you're not even going to have to be sneaky. Two of Swords, like you're seeing something now. All right. Somebody was trying to be indecisive about something. Somebody let this person play with you and juggle you to get some type of revenge or payback or something like this. All right. But now this person is not being seen as the sun, and they're not being seen as a royal. Now, mind you, we had to be careful, because some of us could have clones out there and they're trying to act like, look what you've been doing for the past. You've been being innocent, but there could be a group that's trying to make it seem like you were not. Yeah, and this is what's being uncovered. This could be a hater or a witch that was trying to manipulate, you know, footage, Photoshop something to try to seem like you were doing something you weren't, or whatever. Now this person is in the Nine of Swords for listening to, because these are men that get other girls that talk a lot of shit and stuff, and then they get this person around them and be like, yeah, look at you, something like this, and then they tag team, like they tag team the person, the odd one out of the group or something. Or somebody pillow talking. Yeah, that bitch did this to me. I can't believe when I went and seen them files in the White House that she was doing this or something like this. You know, and then the person's like, oh yeah, well, we got to make it look like this. Or like somebody was trying to set somebody up here. It could be like a 40-year-old man, 50-year-old man. This is like a 25-year-old girl. You know how that goes. You hear her on that website. She's a fucking bitch. You know. This ain't over. All right. Also, somebody is trying to make sure that you go through a full transformation. Okay. Like, this could be a boy with a penis, but he wants you to either be reincarnated as a girl with a penis, or something that would be, you know, different. Or they want you to be coming back as a boy altogether. Because really this person don't want nobody in your shit. This person could be trying to make you come off as like harsh or rough or like a knight or something. So like I said, to make a decision to go in a certain other way. Yeah. And this person, whoever this King of Pentacles, they got money for trying to make somebody look like they're not a queen or something. Okay. That you're more of a Queen of Wands. This could be somebody that wants you to knock the shit out of them. Okay. Somebody could be trying to tempt you this weekend. All right. Or, you know, people like, get back out there, get exciting or whatever. Because whoever this is, they could be doing shit. Like, this person could be boring as hell. Y'all both sit in the house, do the same thing. But whatever this person is sneaking off doing in this underground camp or whatever, it's like this person is living a life, but it's really not. Like, somebody is not cut out for something. They're just not. Nine of Swords. They're stressed out. This could be like somebody trying to get you back. Like, oh, girl, I know how you was when you was younger or something like this. And whatever, when we was dating. I'm about to get you back. But now this nigga, you know, he trying to do what you did. If you a female or a male, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. And this nigga didn't went and try to like talk to a bunch of people or something, run through a whole bunch of people, and they got their feelings hurt, got spent all their money and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then we got hunters and gatherers out there. And they're linked to people in a certain way, and you may not know what this person is doing, but they're doing the do. They're like hunting down y'all shit, gathering it, and hoping that it's gonna come together in the end. But somebody done got caught up, man. I'm trying to tell you, somebody started giving your money to somebody else. They started doing something. Knight of Coins in reverse. Knave of Cups in reverse. And then Eight of Cups. This could be also some somebody had like some young boy lovers. The King of Pentacles. A mirage. It could be a mirage. Diablo's daughter in reverse. This I was seeing somebody today. Excuse me. And I was looking at like older pictures of this person. And I'm like, oh my God, that person looked more like me back then. And then I was looking at the person in some other images, and I'm like, wait, now you look like Niecy. But me and my cousin Niecy, but I'm like, me and Niecy don't look alike. So how is that? Six of Swords. The hands and the lips is giving it away. The hands and the lips are giving it away. Even if somebody had procedures on their face, somebody is wearing somebody else's skin or their image. They could have been doing some crimes with this on to get a person in trouble or blocked from certain things, and judgment is here because of this illusionist kind of energy or whatever this is. Also, there could be a hitman here waiting in the dark to do something to someone. Judgment is being called down on this because somebody is about to get this, this 10 of Cups like everybody else. Because the thing is, somebody was never supposed to be a servant or a peasant like some of these other people were, and they wanted to give somebody like a death, also always in peasantry or something, instead of being in their real light. Yeah, this is the truth. Six of Swords, somebody could be going to jail or something like this. Okay, judgment is here. Because you can't bring this Tower when this is the true person in power. Like, people are digging. Yeah, and this is the apple of God's eye here. All right, with this World card energy. And people about to just find out something. Because you, even in that text I was putting up earlier, it was saying, well, the Lord did this. But that's not even the Lord God. That's not even the Lord in all caps. It's not God that said it. You had to be careful. Because this is just like, same thing as like your pastor saying something. Or the president. And we know everybody is not always, you don't have to tear them down, but in agreement with it. Crafty counsel of this little man energy, this emperor. There's a short emperor. There's something about, I'm getting shorty. Like, that used to be a word that we used to use back in the day. But these are like the hobbit or the gnome energies, or people of willow people, shorter stature. Somebody is not, like, this could be a situation like that where, like, I think the willow people, I used to watch that in the Ewoks and stuff. I think it's about like a baby, you know, being brought in, but that's not the case here. Somebody's, I don't know what they're doing. Somebody could go to jail for kidnapping or something because somebody is not like the rest of the people. This could even be small-minded people that only get small mind, or very people, aggressive people or something that go straight to, like, I don't know, bullying and stuff like this when they don't get their way or something. So I don't know. Somebody could be, like I said, somebody could be calling you unclean, and that's just not, it's not true. Yeah, because the truth is, these people just want to drain this person of their energy. So it can't be that nasty if that's what you were doing or that's what you were planning on doing, and this shit is over. Trying to have this person, you know, be humiliated or have like a track record of naked pictures before they come on the scene. This could be somebody that when they came on, they had to have like a sex tape, or they found out they got set up for a sex tape. Now it's your turn. And you don't have to do that. Or again, you and that person was connected at the time. And so if that person went through that humiliation ritual, if you're coming in the building, you don't have to, because that person already came through. This is like elders or older, meaning that these people have been in something the longest, like seniority. When you're a garbage man or something, you start off here or whatever, you move up in seniority, and then by the time, like, whatever 10-15 year mark, then you get to go with the roll-off things, and you get to go put the garbage can in the big stores and stuff like this. You might not be still doing like residential trash cans. You're going to be getting roll-off truck and do that now. Something like this. Also, I seen a raccoon. I was driving earlier and I seen a raccoon stuck in the back of the garbage truck. He was like smashed on there and he was dead, and his tail was like tucked behind. It was just gross. It was like smashed in there or whatever and stuck on the thing, like when you could see through the back of the truck. And so a bandit or some that gives me like bandits, or this could be also a dark-eyed person, either with like dark rings around the eyes, or one of those panda people. Somebody got stuck in something. They could have lost their life. Somebody could have even sacrificed themselves so that somebody could get through. Okay. But something backfired here. Gonna have to pay something. Like, people are like throwing themselves. You know how they say back in the day, you know, people would like whip themselves, like with whips and stuff like this, to get grace from God or something like this in some places. Whole bunch of people could be like turning, I don't know, turning people in, turning themselves in or something. But I'm seeing something as an illusion here. Somebody just doesn't want to, because if these people like, oh, who's gonna fall and go sit and look stupid next to the Empress, or who's gonna go sit in that masculine energies or whatever with the Empress? Oh, I'll kill myself, or what the fuck would I want? You know, this is my season, dude. I'm cleansed, I'm purified. Why would it make sense for somebody to have to fall or go to jail or something like this to come be with me? This is what they're doing. Lovers in reverse. This is what they're doing. And it's like some of these connections, I didn't even agree to them in the first place. Most of them, all of them, pretty much. So somebody could be doing this just to stop you from getting a new person to work with. But they're not stopping anything. It's just an illusion. Yeah, it says the Queen of Swords. Somebody is, okay, they're trying to make like the queen be like jail pussy or jail bait, or I don't know. It's just weird. They could want like a Queen of Swords to just take a leap of faith, but somebody already put the Queen of Swords in the Queen of Swords Empress. Well, maybe Queen of Swords Empress energy, where somebody just be chilling on their sofa, on their chair, on their throne, and somebody say some stupid shit and they got to come out with that sword. So when you put somebody in the Queen of Swords energy, they are not thinking about no fucking. So when I say somebody can't hear, or I can't hear you, I don't. The Queen of Swords is not doing no reckless shit. She's not like, just take a chance, girl. Go out there and meet new. The Queen of Swords is, her mind is like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not happening. So maybe, again, somebody saying, oh, you're a Queen of Swords energy. I was just reading something about imagination is very important when it comes to some type of group of people that when they're creating. So somebody can have you in the Queen of Swords, or me, or whoever this is, so that you're not really seeing that type of, you know, and then to soften your ass up, they might be, what he say, Wale, and that's he said, humble your mean ass or something like this. Somebody could be trying to get somebody pregnant, like to humble you, or to make you soft again. Like, some people are missing the soft side of someone, and also to make you start all over. Yeah, so they can be in a happy family without you, or with you, or this is somebody that planned to like have you like, oh, go check all the women in Zion. Oh, we got a couple of them bitches, or them calves, or them cows, them heifers that's pregnant, marked off on the list, so we don't have to worry about them for another 7 years. But okay, now you didn't get to get this advancement or something because somebody found out you were pregnant, or you were inserted or something. But at the same time, you don't even keep the baby. Somebody comes and takes the baby and give it to a couple like this, so the baby can have a better life. This could be somebody trying to have somebody in prison. It's just not working. It's gonna be the Nine of Pentacles here, because it's time for this person to be lifted up, that they try to keep stuck in the mud. So you, not only that, you don't get to keep the baby. They're trying to put us in prison so that they're trying to put us in an imaginary prison so that they can steal babies from our wombs. Now, this is for a certain group of people. This is not every fucking person here. And then if you fight for it, they're going to say, okay, well, we'll give you a baby. No, stop doing that shit, first of all, because I'm not a fucking sis. Okay? I'm not your sis. Okay? And, you know, you could be a creator race. Bitch, this bitch is not. Okay? So you're not going to use me. If I'm creating anything or it's being created, I choose what the fuck is going on here. Okay? So this could be what this is. I'm telling you something about the backfire. Because that's what I was thinking. I keep on about to say Kobe Bryant's name. But I was thinking about that with the ring or whatever. When he supposedly got into that whole thing or whatever. I'm not going to speak whatever it is, that discrepancy. And then he had to like get his wife that ring or whatever to make up for it. I think it was like a pink yellow girl, somebody. Okay. So this could be some kind of situation like this, a situation room where something's been caught on the radar. Now, this is kind of crazy because these people will be thinking you looking for like clout or something, but like nobody even want to go there like that. But this could be how these girls got their breakthrough, some type of assault or something, rah 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 on the news. But then you're always going to be known as this person that, you know, somebody trying to get somebody in the door. You're not even worried about this. Okay. Or you'll be like a I tell you, one of these girls that be like, yeah, I had to leave my hometown. I was pregnant. I only had $25 in my pocket. You know, like this. Or, you know, you could be like this Sophie energy that, you know, was so-called a waitress and, you know, end up being a rich baby mama. But I don't know what this is about somebody having to pay something back. Because I promise you, there's a woman out here that should not be having children at this time. It's been too stressful or something like this. They can end up passing away. And somebody's trying to do that. Like through childbirth, pain, suffering, or death. Hierophant energy. Like whoever this is, you deserve to be put under the jail because somebody is trying to micromanage somebody's existence. And you don't fucking do that. You don't. That's why this person is, that's why judgment is being called. And then the Ten of Cups here. Somebody's getting this anyway. And then we have the Sun in reverse. Somebody could be denouncing someone as their son, seeing how somebody's been acting or something like this. And this person is livid or mad, or somebody could have got a DNA test and found out they're not somebody's son or something like this. And somebody's pissed. Somebody's hurt. All right. Wheel of Fortune shit could be being turned back by the hands of time, and people finding out some of these people, like these could be like people that's like debutantes and, you know, people with money and stuff like this in the South, and somebody's finding out that the person, if they turn back the hands of time anymore, there's going to be proven that the person that they were with, that they thought that they picked the person that had the money or something, that's not the one that had the money. Like everything, one good turn deserves another. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like this. All right. And they invested, secretly invested in this person, a golden calf, and the time is up. The time is up. And then we have this God energy here with the star. So like I said, you could be about to get into some type of something. But this is more like a Shonda Rhimes, you know, known for her TV show Scandal. A writer, da 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 da. Like Shea Moistures, a brown woman, you know, like this, got her own company, soap company, whatever, like this. You know, Mona Scott, this is somebody that sit, you know, she not in the show, but you know, this is where people come to sit on the couch at the end of to hash it out. You know, it's a face of something. Even for a guy, I could even say the one dude, Andy, what was his name? The one that used to do, I think, the Real Housewives of like Georgia. He was the one that did the reunions or whatever. This is somebody like that. Like they're in that industry, but they're not, you know, this like an Oprah. Okay, that's a better example. This is like an Oprah. Where most reality TV people are the star only. They're not going to be the Empress. It's just, this is why I feel like somebody's trying to take a clone of somebody's and introduced it into the reality TV scene, because, but that will also put you, it puts you amongst people that's doing something different. Like these are girls that's like forever going to probably date like publicly basketball. It just only looks right on TV for them to date a certain type of guy. Like they're restricted. That's why I kind of don't want no debut nothing. I want my shit from behind the scene. I don't want to. You know, Martha Stewart could be like an Empress without the star. I'm just trying to give some examples. So also the Empress is, it's almost like the Empress got to behead a fucking eagle. Like she's this too. That's her protection. She's this too. This is like it's not even government property. This is like a step above. So fuck with the credentials if you want to. And this is somebody, show you the Empress is, the sitting Empress is more valuable than the president. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. So what you're doing to this person, you're doing it to the, this is the grade of something you get. The sitting Empress, this is like God's wife or his daughter or his special person or his connection. You fucking with this person on, and this could be happening. You could be beheaded, removed from power. Somebody could be also being sent back into stardom here. 10 of Wands. You get what I'm saying? Or somebody, because I'm telling you, a lot of people took, a lot of star seeds took brands, or they wasn't happy with just being a star seed. They took like judge roles, queen and king of swords roles, where they could get power grab roles. Okay, and then they trying to get us, like they trying to get me, I'll just say me, to be like the harp energy, like in the bosom of the queen. Dude, it's not happening. From being up on the pedestal to being down in the thing, something that John the Baptist was able to latcheth. I will take John the Baptist's fucking head for no reason. We ain't even got to get married. And that's why I said, if these people secretly met, then there's 50 niggas out there, or however many niggas need to bring me that head. I won't bow down to none of these motherfuckers. I ain't seen the nigga yet. I don't think God created them, or if he did, somebody else dirtied them up, and I can't take them now. I could take them and use them for something else, but he can't be my right-hand person. This could be the thing about being around women that use pussy power or something. Or like, again, this is making me think about Dinah in the Bible, when the ants are like, oh, come by and see me before you go. And then that's what happens all the time. The person gets taken by the ants. On some old, let me take out my teeth type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wouldn't want that man anyways, because if you could just be lured around by your dick in somebody's mouth, then you're not the one for me. All right. So again, they're gonna have to pay the Empress, and then we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, it's no ending. This could also be somebody like, oh, please don't take this love away from me, or this relationship I got. This could hurt. Have you seen who these people? Cause I'm only seeing like a black thing. People do not want you to see this. Somebody know you about to fucking snap. And in the instance, this could be this person. Like, you didn't make it to Hollywood, like a celebrity. They're saying you're not gonna be able to be a celebrity. We're talking about like a Julia Roberts, you know, Angelina Jolie. You're not gonna be able to be that. Brangelina, you know how they did the name mixes or whatever like this? Okay. This could also be somebody like the Empress is a giant energy, but this could be you being with somebody that in this lover situation that you do not want to be with. Like my little me. Because I'm thinking if you start off as like a reality TV person, these reality TV girls, they can rank up or boss up by getting regular cars. Celebrities can get intermediate or something vehicles, and they can get regular cars, and they can get, you know, so it's, you know what I'm saying? The gods, you know, they can have some spot in every realm. Possibly. Or God. So yeah. Death to the justice system that's saying that she's in the upright. Now, this could be true. The justice system could be trying to get their shit together because they don't want to get an ending, but there's the death coming to it anyway. I don't know why. It could be what they did with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, now they're trying to help this person hide money, because if this person is being forced to pay me or whatever this is, they're acting like, I don't got no money. Where? Hide this money. Somebody could be hiding some money or something. Like, no bitch ever been able to do this. Like, you could be in danger if you around this person. Yeah, because again, somebody tried to act like you what? Like, the justice for this is just for God to show this motherfucker that wasn't one. You got all the 20 warnings. 6 of Wands in reverse. And of course, these people have gone ahead in the main character's mind or Akashic records and try to map this out. And so somebody else right now is getting some kind of treatment, and something bad is happening in my life or your life to make it seem like, see, you shouldn't have said nothing about that person. No, bitch, it's me. So you could stop your show or whatever you're doing right now, because that's what I'm saying. We got the 6 of Wands here. I don't got time for no niggas that's trying to stop for some female's feelings or something, and my fucking life is at stake. That's why you're not able to do it. That's why you about to pay this. Now, the only thing that make me like, damn, this is messed up, because this is the person that never get a break. But if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But somebody picked somebody that was like a newbie, or, you know, they showed how this nigga was able to switch up real quick and show their ass real fast. You know, they got wrapped up, like literally, like this is somebody that, like, you know, they got started in the game late too, but people got their choices that they make. Like, out of all the people, this is the least one that should go to jail for life and all this, you know, but the person was trying to be cool, or they was trying to show out, or, you know, they was at that party on the side of town, or, you know, back in his 40s, you was at that party with all the little white girls from college, and you knew you shouldn't have went up in there. You know, like intuition, like. And also, like, if this is somebody that actually cared about you, or they knew that they could get this with you, I think that could be the hurtful thing. Would they? Cause it's like, ooh, like if you knew the truth or something like this, like could you even look at the nigga the same? Like could you just go ahead and swallow your ego and say, yeah, this motherfucker tried to kill me, or he was gonna take this without me, but you know what I'm saying? This could be both of our footing. Fuck it. It didn't happen like a fairy tale. You know, like again, when somebody proposed to a girl and you wanted the perfect way, because the first time when my person did to me, I'm like, don't do it right there. You can't do it like that. You gotta go back. Go back this way or whatever and come back over here and do it like this. Because it was ruined. Like, I don't know, he did it like by the trash can. I don't know. It was something that was so off. I'm like, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. You got to go back. Just wait a week and try it again. And try it somewhere else where it's like, just don't do it there. Okay? So... like, I don't even look at traditional wedding marriage the same way with the way what these people been letting these people play around with my name or my image or something in the background. Somebody is definitely trying to denounce a child. Scorpio energy, journey energy. All right, and then you have this one. This could also be a father that want to invite you in, but you have to change. You have to go through the transformation for this father to accept the person. This is somebody could be finding out that he had a son or a daughter that was altered. They'll only accept you if you go to your original form. Somebody could be lying about this too, just because they want you to change. 9 of Swords. Now they sad. Somebody changed some documents here. High Priestess in reverse, a witch. Somebody did something to somebody's baby or child or something like this, okay? And what they wanted most, this could be a girly girl. This could be a girly girl that's about to change herself into a boy. Like, somebody knows you didn't have your full girl broken in, whatever. And somebody else had that. They had the life, they had the dinners, they had the romance, they had the... I'm about to say it's a seance. They had the ambiance. They had the kind of lifestyle to match what they look like, dress like, and everything. And this person did it real big or whatever. And somebody could have tried to make you go through the transformation instead of this person. I promise you, somebody ruined a relationship or a situationship, and you cannot go back to this person, or y'all can never be together. And this person wanted to be the one. This is like a dude that wanted to be the one to pop your cherry, or they wanted to be the one to do this, this, and that, or make you come, or something like this. And it's not gonna be them. The person is crushed. They can't even accept nothing else in your name or something. And then we have the Tower. Somebody could have even went and destroyed somebody's home. This could be like a Helga energy. There could be a feminine here that's like a Helga energy, but they went and destroyed the home or whatever. Remember on Thor, and they went and destroyed her home or whatever, and she lost her powers, and then they was able to kill her. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody tried to pin somebody up against somebody, thinking that because of what these people were able to do. Now, you may be like not able to do anything. You may be seeming like the weakest link. You don't have no powers. But it's just like, even in a Queen of Swords energy, if somebody was able to take down the Ace of Wands, okay, that's where the fuck it's at. That's up and stuck. Like Chuck. Ace of Cups. Something could be hidden about somebody defending somebody's honor, or defending or hiding, like somebody's protecting someone while somebody's being sneaky. Okay, so this is like even as simple as something like, girl, Luther just called me, you know, Mike is at home, bitch, this nigga is mad, I gotta go over here and see what the fuck he want. And be like, so if what's call me, call you, or come looking for me, bitch, I'm at your house, or I went, or I just left, or something. Like somebody's like, yeah, so I'm going over my mom's house to change the toilet, but that's not where they're going. So we got a victory here. This is the truth. There's an Aquarius or a star energy in reverse. There's not somebody's wife, son, family member, or something like this. Or somebody's finding out the baby ain't theirs. Queen of Wands in reverse. You a hoe. Somebody's feelings could be so hurt. Okay, this could be like a woman or a man that, you know, they ain't got no business or nothing like this, but we've all been there probably. Okay, where you ain't got no business being mad that that baby ain't yours, or this bitch that you ain't even supposed to be talking to because you got a wife at home or a husband. You know what I'm saying? But and then again, we was hearing something about the defeat of the son of David, but this person is in the revert. I mean, in the upright. But this is the wrong idea, because I feel like they could be using the pits, or they're using something else, but these people had something to do with that. Cover up the murder or something like this. This is like if they were letting other women in the family wear my crown for the past 20 years instead of me. They're protecting these people. So they don't want to give some material or information up. They don't. The sun in sackcloth. With some type of illusions. They're trying to say like it's an illusion that somebody is not going to have a lover or something like this. And I don't know. Yeah, King of Swords. There's a tower coming anyway. Because somebody's just being selfish and petty, and you're not even a king. That's the first things first. Ace of Cups. They know it. They know I know it. You know it, or something like this. Somebody is not the king. So everybody else can bow down to this motherfucker or something like this. But yeah, not when it comes to the real one. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, somebody they're getting blocked off from finances or something. That, like, this is somebody that want to go through the struggle, dude. They're going to lose their job. They're going to lose their contracts and come back to you like, please. Like, I forget what movie they was like, please don't get rid of my baby. Because, like, he was broke and everything like this with Sanaa Lathan. I think Wesley Snipes or something. He's like, you think I don't know your period and shit like this, like clockwork? Please don't get rid of my baby. It could be something like that. But this could be also saying no to the unclean thing. But what's something unclean? I don't think so. That's why these women are going to jail. These are jealous women that could have seed by another man or something, or a man. And they killed somebody's baby. They celebrated too soon. It's not their kingdom. These are foreign women. So somebody is dealing with filthy people, or foreign people, or people that don't have nothing to do with something. Or this is like, this, speaking of Wesley Snipes, when they said that he was with that transgender person, or imagine that. They're all hiding themselves or something like this. Or imagine a man that sticks his penis in another man's butthole telling you that you unclean because your coochie got a smell to it because you on your period, or just in general. Do you see what I'm saying? And this was like something that the stars do to bully, and some stars is falling because they were holding on to somebody's stuff and bullying the person. And this is Jesus. So like I said, the angels and stuff might don't fuck with Jesus. Now we could go back to what I'll call him Mark. Billy, whatever his name is, or whatever, the one to be talking about Jesus. Maybe Jesus is an alien. We'll go back to that. Because the chariot in reverse is standing behind Jesus. And the angels or the stars is in reverse when it comes to Jesus. Two-faced it. And that's why there's some kind of protection or something right here. It's almost like this person don't need to be, this is not like a contract. This is like, this is this person's existence. This is like the paperwork. This person break a finger or something like this. You got to bring this person in. The finger got to be fixed. It got to be fixed with the same shit, the top notch shit. Somebody trying to make you decrepit. Yeah, this is America. You can't play around. If you got into like a space fight or something like this and broke a toe or it got crooked, it better be straight again. You don't get to play with this energy, okay? Somebody could have found this shit out recently. I'm seeing somebody like, like this could be somebody that don't even fuck with you like that or something like this. But like how I told you with my hand, somebody's looking like, oh my God, she can't even move her hand. That is like modeled whatever like this. What the fuck you mean? Like, you just can't do that. All right?